Not mod, welcome to the stream. क्या हाल चाल? Skyhawk Arjun Seth, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. एक खांसी का पीछा छोड़ेगी मेरा. अनित वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. कौन सा कैरेक्टर पुल करोगे? कर लिया. लाओमा निकालनी थी, निकाल ली. इम्पोस्टर कल महीने टीवी चालू की, देखा 10-2 बंद कर दी. हैं? कल मैंने टीवी चालू की, देखा 10-2 बंद कर दी, मतलब समझा नहीं. I didn't get it. What do you mean, brother? I didn't get it. लैग दबा देना भाई, लैग. आ गए हो तो आज तो जो टाइटल में लिखा है उसको हकीकत में बदल दो. ऊपर गोल चालू है, मेरे गोल को हकीकत में बदल दो. अर्जुन कल हालत खराब थी, 10 पे 2 विकेट. अरे यार छोड़ो, भरोसा उठ गया मेरा. खून और पानी एक साथ नहीं बह सकते मित्रों, लेकिन क्रिकेट खेला जा सकता है क्योंकि पैसा आता है वहां से. मेरा भाई भरोसा उठ चुका है मेरा. बच्चों का स्कूल फी देखा, आपका क्या कहना है एज अ पापा? मेरा ये कहना है कि मैं यूट्यूब से मैंने अपनी तैयारी शुरू कर दी है मैथ और साइंस सीखने की, तो अपने बच्चे को मैं खुद ही पढ़ा लूँगा. मैं नहीं चाहता 1.5-2 लाख रुपए फीस भरने के बाद मेरा बेटा टीचर्स डे पे आज की रात मजा हुस्न का आंखों से लीजिए पे डांस कर रहा हूँ स्कूल में.
I know. Present.
ये मेरा कहना. स्कैम कुमार यादव. शेखर वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. डस्की वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. सीधा 10th में डालना स्कूल में.
I bought a plan.
सीधा बोर्ड के एग्जाम.
Died again. I was watering it every day.
सीधा बोर्ड के एग्जाम दिलाऊंगा
this time.
होम स्कूलिंग एट इट्स बेस्ट. सही बता रहा हूँ. भाई देखो, इवेंट जो था कल वाला वो मैंने जितना करना था कर लिया. तो उसमें से वो निकलने थे ना, जो वेपन था लाउमा का, वो वेपन मैंने निकाल दिया. दलाई लाउमा. ठीक है, फिलहाल तो मैंने लाउमा को सैक्रिफिशियल फ्रैगमेंट्स दिया हुआ है, पर मैं इसे स्विच कर देता हूँ. आ गया नया वेपन, ये वाला ईथरलाइट स्पिंडल्यू ले लूटे. स्पिंडले लूटे. ओ स्पिंडल लूट. ओ सॉरी, एथरलाइट स्पिंडल लूट. हाँ, बस इसे एनहांस करना है, और उसको एनहांस करने के लिए अपने को चाहिए ये वेडनेसडे, सैटरडे और संडे. आज क्या है? आज है मुंडे. वेपन R5 होगा भाई. R5 का तो मेरे को पता नहीं. हो गया R5. माई लाउमा टीम नाहिदा, लाउमा, फुरीना, कुकी. फुरीना भी रख सकता हूँ मैं, पर मेरी फुरीना दूसरी टीम के अंदर है, वो वहाँ ज़्यादा बेस्ट है. फिलहाल तो मैंने ये टीम बना रखी लाउमा की. मैं तो 6-1, 6-2, 6-3 स्किप कर रहा हूँ. मतलब गेम ही नहीं खेलोगे? स्किप कर रहा हूँ मतलब क्या? ये तो पिक कर ही सकते हैं अपन. साथ साथ ये जरा टेलीपोर्ट वे पॉइंट में लॉक कर लें, और उसके बाद अपन अपना नॉर्ड क्राई की जो एक्ट 2 है वो स्टार्ट करेंगे. ठीक है.
And even when the sky is hidden from view, still the moon shines its light upon you.
इसका लाउमा बहुत बोलते हैं भाई. है मेरा बीस्ट। मैं ये क्वेस्ट नहीं करनी मुझे, साइड क्वेस्ट अभी नहीं कर रहा मैंने एक्ट 2 तक नहीं की, अब देख लेना। डू इट विद मी, आई बेट यू डिडंट नो दिस, यू कैन डू योर क्वेस्ट विद मी। किस किस को रेफरेंस समझ में आया?
Rain cutter. Rain outline. Here comes the catch. Treasure. One way to draw your target out of
स्पेस एंड
hiding.
टाइम फॉर अस नहीं की। अरे भाई साहब, तुम तो मेरे से भी ज्यादा पीछे हो यार, क्या चक्कर है?
Take it easy.
किसने बताया नहीं वो रेफरेंस, किस किस को समझ में आया? कौन कौन यहाँ पर है?
Receive my blessing. Lightning terrified. Witness the power of Krai. Quietly now.
आज मैंने संतरे का जो नॉट मोड समझ गया। नॉट मोड इज अ मैन ऑफ कल्चर।
Take heart. You toil not in vain.
कह रहा है पेपर चल रहे हैं। ओह अच्छा, कौन सी कक्षा में हैं आप? हैं?
Yep.
काली पोर्ट में लोग बता नहीं रहे हैं। आई बेट आई डिडंट नो दिस, कि लोग बताएंगे नहीं हैं? Anta, welcome to the stream.
Rush as the moon. Rain outlines your. Our bond is strong. Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
तो काम करते हैं, सीधा क्वेस्ट स्टार्ट करते हैं। एक्ट 2 फुलमिनेशंस एंड अंडर कुरेंट। विवेकन वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। हर्षद वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। फोकस्ड एक्सपीरियंस मोड में हम इसको स्टार्ट करेंगे, जिसका मुझे कुछ ज़्यादा फायदा लगता नहीं है। ओके लेट्स गो। वेट अंटिल 2 days लेटर। अरे लाइक दबा देना भाई। यार Imposter Gaming, welcome to the ceiling. Kakashi, welcome to the stream. Guys, एक मिनट रुकना, फोन है। Okay, I'm back. यार इज इट जस्ट मी या मेरा चेहरा कुछ ज्यादा पिंक लग रहा है? गिव मी माय मोरा। इंपोस्टर मोरा अभी दोबारा हम इंट्रोड्यूस करेंगे धीरे धीरे। नहीं ठीक है मेरा चेहरा, ठीक है, इट्स ओके, लुक्स गुड। फोनवा का बैटरी खत्म हो रहा है, हम जरा चार्जिंग पे लगा दें और उसके बाद स्टारी कंटिन्यू करें। लेट अस कंटिन्यू आवर स्टारी। हो गया? अरे अच्छा 8 से 12। ओ 8 से 12। कैसी लगी फर्स्ट क्वेस्ट? दूसरी में भी मस्त है, फर्स्ट अच्छी थी, अच्छी थी, पर जो पीक मैंने क्या कहते हैं फाउंटेन में एक्सपीरियंस किया था ना, वो पीक मैं ढूंढ रहा हूँ, वो पीक नहीं मिल रहा मुझे, समझ रहे हो ना गाइज? मेरी ये जो टीम है जिसमें न्यूविलेट, काहाजुहा, शिलोनन और फुरीना है, इस टीम का मैंने नाम रखा बलम पिचकारी। अब मैं इस टीम का नाम क्या रखूं? इसका नाम रखता हूं मैं दलाई लाउमा एंड फ्रेंड्स। नहीं इतना लंबा, दलाई लाउमा, ये ठीक। आकाशी की चैट मिस हो गई। अरे तुम तो आज स्टोरी लिख के बोला ना। हाँ मैंने कहा था यहाँ स्टोरी कर रहा हूँ आज। इवेंट किया, हाँ इवेंट कर लिया मैंने, वेपन निकाल लिया, इवेंट की स्टोरी रह गई। इवेंट की स्टोरी का फर्स्ट एक्ट मैंने कर लिया था, बाकी मैं नहीं कर पाया, बट उसके जितने बाकी जो गेम्स थे वो सारे खेल के मैंने जो वेपन था लामा को निकाला। सेकंड क्वेस्ट पीक है, ओके लेट्स सी।
Time for a nap. Oh wow. Where did my sunglasses go?
Let's go.
The Wild Hunt assault on Star Sand Shoal, you mean? Huge wave. First I've ever seen of that size. Good thing it was so brief.
वेपन इंपॉर्टेंट था, हाँ बस निकाल लिया वेपन।
No, I mean there's been another to the north of Nasha Town.
What? How many does that make in the last couple of days now? What are the Lightkeepers playing at?
Can't be helped. There are only a handful stationed on our side in the first place, and the cannon hasn't been fixed yet either. They've been strained to breaking point for a while now, I'll bet.
I'm bugging out if this goes on much longer. And here you all told me this was a good place to do business. Fool me once, I say.
टाइम डायरेक्ट ट्रिगर हो जाता है मतलब?
Hey now, this could be our big break. My second eldest brother made his fortune off wild hunt attacks, you know. Come on, let's get moving. There won't be anything left for us if we're late.
ये नशा टाउन ही है भाई, यहाँ पे लॉलेसनेस है।
Left for us to scavenge. I did hear about an overturned cargo vehicle over there.
Hey,
Should have told him that those are dangerous thoughts. Guess you're right. Even if we solve this wild hunt problem, they'd probably just jump headfirst into some new danger if they thought they could earn some quick Mora. Paimon will have you know that when it comes to staying out of trouble, greed and cowardice make the perfect match.
अगर किसी का भी फेस ले सकते हैं तो फिर व्हाट इफ मेरा सिस्टर अब तक मिले वो सब वाइल्ड हंट थे? वो वाइल्ड हंट ही था भाई, तुमने स्टोरी नहीं की क्या ठीक से?
Hey look! I know an Nefa are here in Nasha Town! Oh, considering what those people said earlier, do you think they're here to fix that cannon up? Dying to know something, aren't you? You totally zoned out just now. Ha! Paimon can even guess what you want for dinner. She'll place the orders tonight, don't you worry.
Like scrolls in Maro movie.
Anyway, let's just go, shall we?
दोबारा फोन आ रहा है मुझे। अगर अचानक से मेरी स्ट्रीम्स बंद हो जाए ना और मैं डिस्कॉर्ड पे आना बंद कर दूं तो समझ जाना मैं टपक गया हूँ। मेरे आसपास के लोग ना इतना मेरा बीपी फुला रहे हैं, तो पता है मैं हाइपरटेंशन का मरीज हो चुका हूँ। स्टेज 2 हाइपरटेंशन है मुझे। मैं जानबूझ के मेडिसिन नहीं ले रहा बीपी की। रात को मेरा ब्लड प्रेशर पता है कितना होता है, मैं तुम्हें दिखाता हूँ। रात को मैंने अपना बीपी चेक किया, सोचो एसी चल रहा है, ठीक है, माने लाइट मेरे मुंह पे जल रही है लेकिन मुझे पसीने आ रहे हैं, यू कैन सी आई एम स्वेटिंग, ठीक है। रात के टाइम मैंने अपना बीपी चेक किया, परसों की बात है, परसों या कुछ दिन पहले की, 146/102, 146 102 मेरा ब्लड प्रेशर एट द एज ऑफ 36। मैं ना तुम सब लोगों को एक बात बोलूँगा, लाइफ के अंदर ना जब कोई बहुत बड़ी घटना हो जाती है ना, उस टाइम इंसान सोचता है अरे यार ये नहीं करना चाहिए था, या ये नहीं करते क्या ही हो गया, ठीक है। तो घटना होने का वेट ना किया जाए, पहले इंसान सोच लेना तो ज़्यादा बेटर रहता है। क्या हो गया, क्या बोल रहे थे, अरे छोड़ो भाई, मेरे ना हर महीना में क्या ही बोल। जीवन में इंसान हर कोई ना अपने अपने एजेंडे से चल रहा होता है, किसी का कोई एजेंडा है, किसी का कोई एजेंडा है, और फिर जब कोई बड़ी घटना हो जाती है ना, फिर उसके बाद सोचते हैं अरे यार क्या ही फ़र्क पड़ता अगर हम नहीं करते, क्या ही फ़र्क पड़ता अगर ये नहीं करते। अरे मूड कैसी माँ बहन करते हैं, मैं क्या ही।
Familiar faces identified. Our good friends, the Traveler and Paimon.
Whoa! Free manual labor detected. Those evaluations could not be more different.
This is Sosi, Sergeant Major of the nearby Lightkeepers. He's stationed here in this town.
Wait, that...
He is Flynn's superior, as far as position is considered.
A pleasure to meet you all.
This is the Traveler and Paimon, friends of ours. They're experienced adventurers who are new to Krai.
Hi there.
Indeed. The sooner we can get it firing again, the quicker we can ease our current predicament. 2 more wild hunt incursions have come sweeping in at different locations after the last one at Star Sand Shoal. Our manpower is already stretched as it is. This is more than we can handle.
Hasn't Flint's gone back to your HQ to ask for reinforcements? When will they arrive?
Huh.
Yeah. That's what he said he was gonna do anyway.
He hasn't contacted me about that yet. As per standing orders, he should be leading a team to root out the wild. Well, he does act outside the remit of his orders sometimes. I'm his superior, yes, but I wouldn't say I have much control over his actions.
So, he made the call for backup on his own initiative?
Hard to say. Contacting HQ's a tricky business. I should know, I've tried. They either refuse my requests outright or end up dragging their feet. And all the while, we're the ones who have to deal with the wild hunt, which, by the way, can strike anywhere in Krai without warning, sweeping across vast swaths of land. This has been a real test of our endurance, to say the least. We need to send our personnel where they're needed most. A single missive will not do much to change HQ's attitude, I fear. Flynn's understands this well enough, I'm sure. We usually sort our foes ahead of time into ones that our Ratniki will take care of and ones that we'll target using the cannon. I finished the preliminary dispatch work already, but this cannon...
Okay. Hurry up, I know. Fix this, I know. You fix it if you're in such a hurry. That, or bring me some snacks. This is tiring work over here.
Could you at least tell me how long we'll be delayed? We're way past our scheduled firing time.
Well, that's your fault for firing too often recently. Machines get overworked too, you know. You could try thinking about their feelings for once, maybe. Sorry, what? A machine's feelings?
In layman's terms, this refers to wear and tear. As such, a machine is more liable to fail the unhappier it becomes.
Oh, Kakashi.
The
All right. I'm not good at this stuff, I know that. But let me stress that we Lightkeepers are the primary financial backer of this cannon. And our backing does cover the fees for subsequent repair and maintenance.
पढ़ रहा हूँ, but मेरा थोड़ा ना मूड अभी ऐसा है नहीं कि मैं थोड़ा हंसी मजाक करूँ.
And I'd say that was a good deal for you. You should thank the Krumkake craft shop. That means me, by the way, for making you such a huge and powerful weapon for such a measly price. Do you even know how much it would have cost you if you bought all the parts legit and fresh off the assembly line?
Reminder, your future snack budget will have to be halved without the long-term commission payment, I know. Calculating a viable and cheaper option. Lavender melon candy.
What? No! Absolutely not! Let me think, all right? It should take maybe 3 more hours? Wouldn't this place be crawling with more monsters than there are fungi and Sumeru by then?
That might not be the concern you think it is. The monsters of the Wild Hunt are only active in the immediate vicinity of its attacks. They will not spread any further, on their own initiative at least. We Lightkeepers will also keep an eye on those areas, both to monitor the monsters and to prevent people from entering the cannon's blast radius.
Akshudo, welcome to the stream. बहुत दिनों के बाद यार. Hello.
That said, I'm afraid I can't wait 3 hours before dispatching manpower to the locations that the cannon won't be firing on.
And here's where my need for manual labor comes in. There are some checks I haven't finished yet. Wait, but we don't know a thing about this stuff. How much help will we be? You'll be fine, trust me. Just take this. Oh, and this. Whoa! This book is so heavy! And what is this?
इसके मेरा सर और छाती दोनों दर्द हो गई है. You started streaming again? हाँ और क्या? Weekly साथ में करोगे? Weekly क्या है?
You can use Beep Boop Pizza to run diagnostics on the cannon. It'll tell you what to do. And this book will help you understand Beep Boop Pizza.
This cannon was built using more than 50 components from different factories and manufacturers. Aino has bound the
So, it's manuals all the way down, huh? Yep. And if you're quick about this, we might just cut our time to fire down by a whole 2/3.
I'll go with you.
Nice. So you'll check the outside and Anefa inside. Come find me in the control room once you're done. Cool.
यार तबीयत ठीक नहीं है. मेरा ना खांसी बहुत ज़्यादा हो रही है और मेरा ब्लड प्रेशर बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ा हुआ है.
Instructions received. Please go about your work seriously as well, Aino. No snacking while I'm away.
Hey! A little snacking will also improve my efficiency by 2/3. Aino's explanations for things that don't interest her are a bit... Isn't Beep Boopita just following us around? Sure doesn't seem as smart as she said it is. How are we even supposed to...
I've watched Anefa perform routine repairs before. It seems some sort of maintenance...
Ah, so you're in the know. Nice. Well,
वेदर तो खराब
what
है
does that
बट
port look like?
एक हफ्ते से ऊपर हो गया खांसी होते हुए. आइनो का एफिशिएंसी बढ़ाओ.
Now that I'm not so sure of. Let's search around together and see what the robot reacts to.
Works for Paimon.
टीवी ठोक नहीं रहा, टीवी को सहला रहा है.
Is this it? Probably not. Or this one? Oh, ew! It stinks of machine oil.
That thing over there looks
Where? Oh, yeah! It does? Whoa! It's flying! So, wow, what do you know? I know what's wrong.
Still, it's impressive how you figured things out, right?
Paimon's up next, along with this stupidly heavy book. The matching result for this symbol is...
I stopped playing
Check
Genshin when I heard
passed.
Snezhnaya
All
isn't
systems
coming this
normal.
year.
Wait, is that it?
तो खेलोगे तो सही, स्नेशनाया के आने पे खेलोगे तो फिर ये सारी स्टोरी मिस कर दोगे।
Well, as they say, no news is good news.
यार डॉक्टर को क्या दिखाऊं, जाती हुई खांसी है।
Yeah, guess you're right.
जब स्टार्ट हुई
feels like
तभी
we did
करना
all
चाहिए था।
this
मैं
stuff
सर्दी
for
जुकाम
nothing,
खांसी की
that's
दवाई
all.
लेता नहीं हूँ जनरली।
On to the next spot then.
तो घर से पी कर आया था ना हमदर्द का जोशीना।
Paimon's getting the hit, and this time... Huh? Why are you angry? Oh. We need to take note of the order in which his eye colors change. Purple, red... Hey!
शेफ एक वीक में सही नहीं होता।
What? So now we've got musical prompts too? All right, one final stop.
Agreed. I must say, you two have a talent for maintenance.
Good eye.
Really, I'd have liked to share the load, but you were really getting into it.
Ugh. Couldn't you have mentioned that earlier? A pictorial prompt this time. Don't worry. We gotta take note of the flashing patterns. Maintenance is a high priority task. The device will be rendered inoperable. The description of input mode isn't on this page. Phew. That was a real...
Yeah, good work indeed. But it seems this input...
Good morning.
Well, looks like we're all good. We can remove this thing now. No clue, frankly. But whatever. I'll go get the replacement component. We should be... What do you think? Maintenance works easier than running errands, wouldn't you?
That's for sure. You know what? Paimon took him for the stony type at first, but he's actually... Let's wait for him here, huh?
Are your tasks complete?
Yep. Sosie's gone to get the replacement component. We'll be done here when...
Allow me to check against the recorded data. Yes, the cannon will generate immense recoil when fired. If this is not controlled, the firing platform will become
Huh. So, if the cannon isn't...
A novel analogy, but an apt one. The large-scale this component is currently easily damaged. The materials are not up to estimated waiting time remaining. 7 minutes.
Yeah! Dessert's just the best after a hard day's work.
Certainly. It will be ready shortly. Observation. Freshly baked krumkake results in the most efficient improvements upon human happiness indices. As such, I activated an internal heater before starting repairs.
Thanks for the treat. Aino's lucky to have you. Thanks! Things went great over here, too. So...
Understood. I will inform the...
And I'll inform the Ratniki stationed around Wild Hunt anomalies to make sure they fall back, and thanks for your kind assistance. I better make a move. Ratniki from other sites should have sent reports back here, and I'll need to sort them out promptly.
I'm sorry guys, मैं बहुत ज़्यादा बोल नहीं रहा हूँ क्योंकि मेरा मूड ना बहुत ही अव्वल दर्जे का खराब हो रखा है इस टाइम. So I'm sorry. बेसिक बात करने के अलावा ना कुछ अभी आ नहीं रहा दिमाग में. You're welcome to stay. और अगर थोड़ा सा बोर हो रहे हो then you're welcome to go.
Righty then. See ya! Bet this huge cannon's a real sight when it fires.
That is correct. A huge crowd tends to gather on its own accord on such occasions. Pure, bright energy rays have never failed to inspire obsessed admirers. If you are interested, you can come back later
Not
to
like I
behold
do.
it in all of its glory.
Sure. We did help fix it after all. It'd be weird if we didn't want to see it in action. Oh yeah. Wonder where that strange phantom went. Let's try our luck at the flagship. See you later, guys. Just be sure not to miss my masterpiece in action.
Checking snack stock.
Later. Can't you see I'm busy? Is it just Paimon? Or are there more people here now? Oh, just as well. And maybe, just maybe, let's get some of their berries and fried meat. Oh, come on!
Excuse me, are you guests? If you wish to return to your room while the banquet is on...
No, we're not heading back to our room.
That is correct. Only those invited to the banquet may enter. Our goal is to ensure that our regulars can enjoy peace of... Familiar with our ways already, I see. But here in Krai, channels hold equal value to Mora. I am but a lowly employee.
It's fine. Looks like we'll have to switch channels then. Never, right? The Curatorium does seem to already have an amazing intel network up and running.
ये drink वाला है maybe मतलब.
But if we ask her straight up, she'll likely squeeze us for all we're worth. Ooh, Paimon's got a plan. Lauma, we'll be heading to Hisi Island later anyway to ask Lauma to help us use... If Nefer doesn't mention a payment, we can cash her services in as a favor. If she does, then... The thought of Mora made it worth the effort of thinking up. Come on, let's...
वो old event याद है
Black
कॉफी
Cat, we're
बनाने
here.
वाला.
Oh, it's you this time.
Hello, you two. What's up?
Not much. Just here to say hi. Also, we'll be going to Hisi Island later, so we can deliver the medicine to Lauma for you if you need.
How thoughtful of them. Bet they want something from me in return. Well, the faster the delivery, the better, naturally. And we're lacking free hands right now, so that would be a great help. Yehoda's gone to get the medicine, and she should be back any moment now. If you have nothing else to do, feel
Don't mind if we do then. Thanks.
Oh yes, I'm sure you've all heard about what's going on. Nasha Town's in turmoil, and right now everyone wants intel.
Ah, so you're busy making Mora.
It's not all good news, I'm afraid. We're stretched so thin that the price for taking priority slots has all but skyrocketed. In other words, we've had to suspend free intel handouts for now.
She cornered us right away. Did she guess what we really wanted from...
If there's anything that worries me right now, it's the wild hunt. It affects everything we do, yet the number of people who can ensure cargo safety in the face of such a threat is...
That doesn't sound too hard. If you need some...
Is that so? But... no. Forget I said anything. I mean, is there now. You should have said so sooner. Far be it for...
What's there left for us to say here?
More like our common perspective. Most who live here only wish to defend their own interests. But we are different, are we not?
More like make a profit off the wild hunt.
Dissatisfied, are we? The number of commissions over at the Adventurers Guild spikes during tumultuous times, too. Would you call...
Well,
We might squeeze some advantage out of chaos, but equally, chaos could uproot everything we've... And what business would there be left should it end in some great slaughter? And as I understand, the two of...
well...
In that case, we should keep Nod Krai the paradise. You must understand. No force exists here that would inspire unconditional unity amongst all parties. After that incident with Lauma, I'm inclined to believe you. Though it's rare for a reason, kid. Just a shame that our mysterious phantom has hidden itself well. Between that and its ability to shift really, I'd be all too glad to pass on any additional intel I gain. We make a good team, after all, don't you think? You front and center, me behind the curtain.
That does make sense.
A well-placed only, indeed, Paimon. Nothing is wholly divorced from profit of some kind.
Wait, so you were ready to work with us from the start?
Why, of course. In fact, I was wondering when I might bring this up the moment...
But...
Hey, boss, I'm back!
Indeed they are. In fact, they've volunteered to deliver the medicine to Lauma.
Really? Great!
Got a few more places for...
Haven't I already worked a few days' worth of overtime already?
Well, we better get this medicine delivered pronto. Huh? Surely not.
The special... wait, that can't be. Let me see. It was raining back there, so... could it have happened while I was resting at the store? Sorry, boss. I'll get it back right now. Trust me, I'm super fast.
Hey! Slow down, you might get hurt!
Well then, any plans? If not, what say we go...
We were thinking of doing that, but we didn't get much out of it. The townspeople are a bit wary of us.
Ah, yes, the banquet is on today.
Huh? Can you...
Oh, come now. What are we?
Lady Nefer, a pleasure to see you.
That's right. My apologies. Consider it my fault.
Oh no, it was no trouble.
Not even an invitation check? Oh. Finally!
Pardon me. I'm sure we're all having a good time, but I would like you all to meet a mysterious guest I invited for just this occasion. I give you tonight's special guest, a renowned mixologist from Mondstadt.
Are you serious? Nice to meet you all.
I'm sure that no more needs to be said about Mondstadt's wine industry. The special drinks menu is being set before you as we speak. Now then.
Ah, I see. A new face for the bar.
And here I was thinking, that ain't a familiar face. No wonder.
Well, it's a rare occasion to be sure. Wanna order?
I spoke to the owner. The bar is all your. The recipes are available for your perusal here. Not to worry.
How'd you set this all up so quick?
Well, as long as you know what both sides need. Negotiations are essentially just a process of confirming that the flagship already had plans to invite a professional mixologist from Mondstadt anyway. Demyon will assist you. Serving guests, of course. Every guest will have their...
Got it! We'll give it...
In the meantime, I'll go mingle with some of the guests who pique my interest. There'll be a little event during the banquet's second half, by the way.
Okay. Mix the first drink.
Hello. Good work. Now...
Ever consider returning to Snezhnaya?
Would I kill myself with fright here if that was an option?
What was it delivered?
Tell you what, I envy people like you. I'm like a man in a leaking boat, soon to be food for the fish. I wouldn't come to this dump if there were any better place to be.
Come now. Surely it isn't that bad. We've still got the light keepers.
You trust them? I wouldn't. Wouldn't trust anyone, really. We're stuck with the wild hunt here. The Snezhnayans can't be bothered, the light keepers can't spare the people, and everyone else, they're a mess. I'd sooner put an ounce of faith into that cannon. Forget it. Let's just drink. Let's see if this new mixologist is worth the billing.
Hello.
Star Entity, welcome to the stream. JM, welcome to the stream. Juice, caramel.
Good work.
Snezhnayans will stand idly by if this just leave it over there.
Here's the thing.
Bet you some people are just waiting for this place to fall further into chaos.
You've got a plan for that then?
Traveler,
Hard to
hello,
say.
welcome to the stream.
But what I can say is that the situation in
Guys,
Nashitown
like the button
will get out of
hand.
hand if that cannon isn't fired soon. That gun's a symbol. The most solid proof that ordinary folks like us can stand up against the wild hunt.
Here.
Wait. What are you angling for exactly?
Well, what if that was nothing but an illusion? What if, let's say, the cannon was never meant to be
युक्ता, welcome to the stream. बहुत दिनों के बाद ब्रो लामा मिल गई, बिल्ड करूं या नहीं? ऑफ कोर्स करो यार.
To those who control it.
और मिल गई क्या होता है?
That's all it is.
फुल क्या होगा तो मिली होगी ना?
For us though, there's no place but Nashitown. And we're putting its life and
क्या मतलब
ours
ग्राफ
in
बना रहे पीछे?
I get what you mean.
ग्राफ?
Let's just see how this plays out first.
ग्राफ नहीं बना
Seems like they're all
रहा
talking about the cannon already.
अब बताओ तो मैं तुमको पीछे क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं? ये चल रहा है पीछे. विटी बना रहा था, निकल गई 50-50. मुबारक हो. इसने मेरा अलग बीपी ऊपर नीचे किया हुआ है. यही तो है. हाँ ये देख रहा हूँ यार पीछे इसको मैं क्या चल रहा है. थोड़ा नुकसान हो गया मेरा आज इसमें ना. मैंने इसको यहाँ पर बाई किया था, यहाँ से यहाँ तक प्रॉफिट कमाया और फिर यहाँ पर एग्जिट करने ही वाला था. ये रिवर्स हो गया, पूरी मार्केट रिवर्स हो गई. मार्केट वाला स्टॉक भारत इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स का ये रिवर्स हो गया. यहाँ से क्या कर सकते हैं. में क्या हो गया. अच्छे खासे प्रीमोस मिल रहे हैं, क्या चक्कर है. इस बार कितने पुल्स हो गए अब? 43312. लाओमा निकल ही चुकी है. अभी मुझे और किसी पे ऐसा पुल करने का मन है. शॉप चेक कर लेता हूँ एक बार. हाँ यहाँ पर भी आ गए हैं. स्टारडस्ट में नहीं आया अब तक. कितना टाइम है अभी? एक दिन बाद. ठीक है ले लूँगा. वैसे इतने ज़्यादा मेरे पास है भी नहीं पुल्स स्टारडस्ट में भी लेने के लिए. दैट्स ओके. सुन के अच्छा लगा लेकिन देख के नहीं. मैं कम से कम 1200 रुपये मैंने कमा मैं प्लस था 1200 रुपये जब मार्केट यहाँ पहुँची थी ना, ऊपर पहुँची थी. दिखाता हूँ मार्केट मतलब कि जो वाला स्टॉक जो था मैंने इस पॉइंट के ऊपर बाई किया था. ये लाइन देख रहे हो, रेड लाइन, यहाँ से बाई किया था. फिर यहाँ से ऊपर चलना शुरू हुआ, चलना वो इस पॉइंट के ऊपर मैं 1200 रुपये प्लस में था. मैं लेके के निकल जाता, बट मुझे नहीं पता था कि ये इतना गंदा रिवर्स मारेगा. मुझे लगा था या तो ये घूमता रहेगा पूरे दिन अब, लेकिन ये रिवर्स कर जाएगा बिल्कुल, ये मुझे उम्मीद नहीं थी. क्योंकि डिफेंस के स्टॉक्स सारे ऊपर थे. मार्केट इन जनरल आज ऊपर थी. निफ्टी वगैरह, निफ्टी 50 मार्केट इन जनरल आज अच्छा खुली थी, अच्छा ऊपर थी. ये बीच में रिवर्स हो गई है पूरी पूरी मार्केट, पता नहीं क्यों. निफ्टी चेक करो, ये देखो, ये देखो. निफ्टी सुबह से ऊपर गया था, उसके बाद रिवर्स हो गया. क्यों हुआ मेरी भी समझ में नहीं आया. अब निफ्टी कहाँ है? ये तो ऊपर गया था, नीचे आ गया. क्या ही चल यार. स्टॉक मार्केट की बातें ये तो चलता ही रहेगा जीवन के अंदर.
Hello, how may I assist?
ब्रेकआउट नहीं, ब्रेक डाउन हो गया भाई. क्यों हुआ समझ नहीं आया. क्या होता है कि आप सुबह सुबह उठते हो, 9-9:15 बजे मार्केट ओपन होती है. उससे पहले आप मार्केट का मूड चेक करते हो कि मार्केट आज प्लस में ओपन हुई है, माइनस में ओपन हुई है. खुलने से पहले पता चल जाता है. ठीक है, तो आज और वो कैसे पता चलता है, चलो तो मैं थोड़ी छोटी सी क्लास दे देता हूँ लोगों को. वो कैसे पता चलता है, वो पता चलता है ऐसे. आप NSE इंडिया की साइट पे जाते हो, ठीक है, उस पर आप यहाँ पे क्लिक करते हो निफ्टी 50 पे। यहाँ पे आप देखते हो एडवांसेस और डिक्लाइन। अगर एडवांसेस ज़्यादा है, डिक्लाइन कम है, इसका मतलब मार्केट का जो मूड है पॉजिटिव है। तो आज सुबह एडवांसेस और निफ्टी 50 मतलब 50 कंपनियाँ, जो निफ्टी की सबसे बड़ी 50 कंपनियाँ। तो आज सुबह जब मैंने चेक किया तो एडवांसेस थे 38 और डिक्लाइन थे खाली 12, ठीक है। फिर उसके बाद आप गए निफ्टी हीट मैप। सर बच्चों को सिखाओ, सब अंबानी बनने निकल पड़ेंगे, सुन लो। फिर उसके बाद जाते हो निफ्टी हीट मैप पे और आप जाते हो सेक्टोरल इंडाइसिस के ऊपर। ये सारे सेक्टर्स हैं, और निफ्टी ऑटो, निफ्टी बैंक, निफ्टी एनर्जी, फिनसर, ठीक है। अभी तुम्हें सारे दिख रहे होंगे ग्रीन। सुबह भी ये ग्रीन ही थे, ऐसी बात नहीं ग्रीन नहीं थे, देवर ग्रीन। तो मैंने देखा कि सुबह सबसे ज़्यादा ग्रीन कौन सा था, तो मैंने देखा निफ्टी PSU जो था, PSE पब्लिक सेक्टर एंटरप्राइज, वो सबसे ऊपर था। PSE के अंदर जो सबसे बड़ी कंपनी जो सबसे इस टाइम बहुत ऊपर चल रही थी वो थी भारत इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स, जो डिफेंस की कंपनी है। मैंने कहा चलो ठीक है। उसके अलावा निफ्टी रियल्टी भी अच्छा चल रहा था, PSU बैंक भी अच्छा था, निफ्टी ऑयल वगैरह ये सब अच्छे थे। लेकिन इस समय सारे साइडवेज हो रखे हैं। निफ्टी रियल्टी में अनंतराज जो है, अगर मैं अनंतराज का स्टॉक चेक करूं, BL की जगह अनंतराज में जा सकता था। अनंतराज ने कैसे परफॉर्म किया, वही किया, ऊपर गया नीचे आ गया, सबका यही हाल चल रहा है। ये तुमको ग्रीन में पता क्यों नजर आ रहे हैं सारे के सारे? आ गया हीट मैप। ये तुम्हें ग्रीन में इसलिए नज़र आ रहे हैं क्योंकि जिस पॉइंट पर ये ओपन हुए थे ना, ये इनका ओपनिंग पॉइंट था। ये रेड लाइन देख रहे हो, ये इस पॉइंट पे ओपन हुए थे। उस पॉइंट से ये अभी भी ऊपर ही हैं, भले ही ये ऊपर जाके रिवर्स हो गए हों। तो तुमको बहुत अच्छे तरीके से दिखाता हूँ। भले ही यहाँ जाने के बाद दोबारा फिर नीचे आ गए हों, लेकिन है अभी भी इसके ऊपर ही, इसलिए दिखा रहा है कि मार्केट ग्रीन है, लेकिन मार्केट रिवर्स हुई है। पता नहीं क्यों रिवर्स हुई है, उसका रीज़न नहीं समझ में आया, बट हुई है तो क्या कर सकते हैं। तो अपन ने यहीं पे निकल जाना चाहिए था लेके अपना प्रॉफिट, जितना भी प्रॉफिट बनता, पर अपन बैठे रहे और फिर चीन टपाक डमडम हो गया। चलो बच्चों, आज के लिए इतना ही काफ़ी है आज की मार्केट की क्लास में। इसमें कैप्चर बंद करो, लेट्स गो। लेमन मिंट वाइन, वेलकम यूता। बेसिकली मार्केट में पैसा आप तभी कमाओगे जब ट्रेंड के साथ रहोगे। मार्केट का ट्रेंड,
Good work.
देखो
Now
मार्केट का
then,
ट्रेंड,
get the drink to the guest.
मार्केट अगर
wanna keep them
ओवरऑल
waiting.
पॉजिटिव ट्रेंड में है तो देखो उस टाइम कौन सा सेक्टर ऐसा है जो सबसे ज़्यादा पॉजिटिव चल रहा है। IT का चल रहा है, ऑटो का चल रहा है, फिर उस सेक्टर में कौन सा स्टॉक है जो सबसे ज़्यादा भाग रहा है, उसको पकड़ो, वहाँ पर अपनी एंट्री बनाओ किसी ढंकी सी जगह के ऊपर। अब वो एंट्री कैसे बनती है वो अलग बात है, आप कहीं पे भी एंट्री नहीं ले सकते कि देखा और एंटर कर दिया, ठीक है। तो एंट्री बनाओ और उसको अपने तरीके से होल्ड करके रखो। कई बार भाई भागता है तो बहुत ज़्यादा भागता है, सिंगल डे के अंदर अब लोग 10-10, 12-12 हज़ार रुपये कमा के निकलते हैं। हार्बिंजर्स के पर्क बताना यार। हार्बिंजर्स के पर्क ये है कि मेरे चैनल के अंदर जो मेरा डिस्कॉर्ड चैनल है वहाँ पे हाईएस्ट प्रिविलेज आपको मिलती है, और आप अपना जो कैरेक्टर और अकाउंट है वो कभी भी रिव्यू करा सकते हो। आपको स्पेसिफिक डे का वेट करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। अब इससे ज़्यादा मैं क्या ही पर्क हूँ, आके भाई थोड़ा तुम्हारे कंधे दबा दूंगा, शोल्डर मसाज वगैरह।
So this order was yours, huh?
Indeed. So,
Ah, you two must be Nefer's friends. A pleasure to meet you. If you've got a moment, let's have a drink.
Paimon doesn't recall there being any other orders right now. Sure then.
Then come, sit. Dimyon, 2 wildberry trails if you would. Without alcohol, much obliged. Hints is the name.
Okay.
I help out at the Rossum workshop in town.
We won.
They usually put me in charge of making and repairing simple machines.
Paimon's name is
What did you win?
Pleased to meet
ya.
ya.
Anyway, help me keep an eye out, all right?
Oh, come on. Is that how it is between us? I mean,
So, you've known each other a long...
That's right. I came to Nodcry with nothing at all. She lent me money to study a craft, and even introduced me to Aino and the Voynich Guild, which is how I slowly carved out a living for myself.
फालतू का थिएट्रिक्स हुआ है और कुछ नहीं हुआ. असली जीत पता है क्या होती है? इंडिया पूरी तरह विड्रॉ कर जाता कि नहीं खेल रहे भाई हम.
That's a huge favor.
लामा के पास डैमेज नहीं, मैं तो बोर होकर चला के. तो लामा इज नॉट डैमेज डीलर ना. लामा को तुम यूज करो अपनी हाइपरब्लूम टीम के अंदर.
Huh. So never came...
Well, I'd also say she needed a willing and able machinist at her Come now. Aino's talents are better spent on issues bigger than base. I did think myself a dab hand at such work at first, but compared to her, I might as well be a trainee who couldn't weld a wire to save his life. It took me a long while, but I finally got to the point where I could make my own machines, and even maintain some of Aino's relatively complex ones, like Kuvaki detectors or mechanical arms.
He's the one responsible for maintaining Yehoda's robotic arm.
Speaking of that, didn't Sosi have a mechanical arm too?
That's right, one of Aino's masterful designs. I could never design one of those in my life, but if you gave me its blueprint, I could hammer one out. Nowadays, I've got regular customers, which makes for a decent keep. Even got a kid, if you can believe it. I wouldn't have, had you told me my future when I first arrived here. On the flip side, being a family man means I can't just flee this place whenever I feel like it, so I'm afraid I'm counting on you to help solve this wild hunt crisis.
तुम उसका कैरेक्टर नहीं देखा? वही हाइप है और क्या है?
All the more reason to be proactive and do your part. Wringing our hands in despair does us no good in times of crisis. Oh, wait. Just another question that's been bothering me. Have you heard anything about people seeing illusions within Wild Hunt anomalies? People they know, perhaps?
I have heard of humanoid shapes being sighted, but familiar faces? No. Most would think they'd lost their wits from fright if they started hallucinating. After all, no ordinary person could survive an assault from those monsters. Does this have anything to do with our current Wild Hunt crisis?
कैप्चर रेडियंस से जीते तुम. मैं भी अपना 50-50 विन करके जीता हूँ लाओमा को. हालांकि मुझे मिली 79 पिटी पे, but I won the 50-50.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
All right, I get it. I'll keep my ear to the ground for you.
Then we'll take our leave. Enjoy your drinks. He's a social man. You can often find him here chatting with friends. And he's had since he's never heard of the Wild Hunt exhibiting the power to imitate familiar faces. Might it be safe to assume that our Phantom wants to keep that a secret?
66 पिटी. सबसे बेस्ट तो मुझे मिली थी क्या कहते हैं शिलोनन मुझे मिली थी 69 पिटी पे.
Huh. That does sound worth
पूरी रील डाली हुई
noting.
मैंने.
How about we go talk to a few more people?
Hey Jay, welcome to the stream. I'm all good yaar. How are you?
A good idea. And one our upcoming activity will facilitate. Let me show you how it's done. Come, back to the bar.
Thank you for waiting, everyone. The roulette showdown is ready to begin.
Finally!
Come on, let's go try our hand.
Joining us, new guy? No, you won't. The one who'll be mixing the roulette special has to take part. Those are the rules.
Since we have a new friend with us today, let me go over the rules in brief. The wheel before you is divided into an inner and outer circle. Participants must take turns to spin the pointer of the inner circle. The drinks are divided into juice, tea, and alcohol. spin your way to a non-alcoholic beverage, and you'll score no points. Up during a round of drinking, one participant may choose another with less.
This sounds like it might favor those who score higher, but push your luck and you might not recall any answers you were given the next day.
And that's why the person mixing the drinks has to take part. You know, just in.
Not that our newcomer looks like the drinking type. Neither.
Anything you drink will be replenished. And additionally, I have decided to sponsor a single serving.
What? Do my ears deceive me? A chance to drink Dark Horse and Nod Cry?
Dark Horse. Guess we'll have to take part now, huh?
Indeed. The Dark Horse could be yours to enjoy, so long as your luck holds. And so long as you can remember its taste the day after. And if our lucky winner can drain the whole serving in one go, they will get
High risk, high reward. That's
Now, if there are no other questions, let us begin. Allow me to get the ball rolling. Intensity 3. Looks like I'll have to put my back into it today.
Let's go!
यहाँ पे तो उसको होना चाहिए था. कौन है वो बेवड़ी? नेटलाइन की और मॉन्स्टर्ट का बेवड़ा.
wow. This is
Oh, my turn. All right, man. Fess up. You've been making a killing lately. Where's it all been?
Hey, bro. I heard you met up with some big shot from the Voynich Guild. Mind introducing me sometime?
A normal drink, huh?
We've reached the final round of the roulette showdown. Let's see.
I gotta say, you monsters really know your alcohol. These recipes are super good.
I was wanting to ask about your wife. Your wife.
You're up.
Whoa! New face here just drew the Dark Horse.
Bottoms up! Bottoms up!
Hey, will you be alright? You wanna just give this one to Paimon?
Whoa!
Nice job! No wonder you monstatters have such a reputation. Me? Well, what do you think? Absolutely. If there was something else, I didn't stop to see it. Just took off as fast as I could. Oh, and guess who showed up just as I'd gotten out of there? Those good-for-nothing Rataniki. That, if my luck had been just a little worse, they'd have found nothing but my corpse. Or whatever was left of it anyway. Either way, there's nothing in there you'd want to see.
I see some downcast faces. Why, have we all hit our...
Says who? I'm still...
Because you didn't drink that much.
कहाँ था इतने दिनों से? भाई, बस पूछो मत, नहीं तो स्ट्रीम यही बंद हो जाएगी अभी. JM22, welcome to the stream. भाई नॉट क्राई कैरेक्टर कैसे लगे? ओके सही है.
In that case, let me raise another glass. To a blast of a showdown and a wonderful evening.
Hello, sir. Lady Nefer has ordered a fresh round of drinks. Could you deliver it to her?
Are they playing cards?
Same as usual then?
I'm not here to do business with you.
क्या आवाज है? I'm not here to do business with you. I'm not here to do business with you.
Come now, I've already ordered us drinks. Or are you looking to add another line to your ledger of arrears?
Oh.
So, let's go over this again. Then we have...
What are we even doing here? I can give you 3 things. The features of the Wild Hunt, the exact locations where it has appeared, and the intel we've received from the Lightkeepers.
Being with alive, welcome to the stream. ये न्यू मॉमी कौन है? खेल लो भाई आके पता लग जाएगा कौन है. NPC की आवाज तो देखो, वही तो मैं कह रहा हूँ. I can give you 3 things: the features of the Wild Hunt, the exact locations where it happened, where it has appeared, and the intel we received from the Lightkeepers.
The Wild Hunt is in fact a phenomenon linked to abyssal power. Fog and monsters follow in its wake, posing a lethal danger to ordinary people.
ग्राइंड मत करो, गेम तो खेल ही लो. नेफर है, नेफर. इसका नाम है नेफर. और अभी तुमने मॉमी देखी कहाँ है? रुको थोड़ी देर दिखाता हूँ.
On the flip side, these monsters cannot leave the fog, so the disaster cannot spread quickly.
We already know all that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Then I won't beat around the bush. Here's a map of current Wild Hunt anomalies that I snagged from the Lightkeepers, including the locations they'll soon be bombarding.
The map of current Wild Hunt anomalies that I snagged from the Lightkeepers, including the locations they'll soon be bombarding.
That's a lot.
नेफर का कलर स्कीम मस्त है.
We've never seen anything like this either. That's why everyone's so worked up.
Seen anything like this either. That's why everyone is so worked up.
That's not enough. 4 dice.
Cool it, all right? I'm not done.
Cool it, all right? I'm not done. नहीं देगा होयो काम. आंसर मांग भी नहीं रहा.
Now the Lightkeepers don't want you to know this, but weirdly enough, more Wild Hunt sites have disappeared than their involvement would indicate.
Voice is fire, but you are new in the industry. NPC भी कर लूँगा. Voice कोई problem नहीं. सही बात है. Voice dubbing carrier is starting soon. इतनी अच्छी आवाज़ भी नहीं है मेरी कि मैं जाके dubbing start कर दूँ सीधा.
Isn't that normal? You're not the only ones fighting the Wild Hunt after all. Adventurers do that too. And maybe...
I'd agree. And really, we've always had a small, stable discrepancy between reported anti-Wild Hunt ops and anomalies cleared. That variance has become a gulf lately.
What could that even mean?
I've got 2 theories. One, that some new force is clearing the Wild Hunt out in secret. Or 2, that some Ratniki are not reporting the work they do on purpose. The odds of the former happening is low. Not many organizations can even engage the Wild Hunt. Never mind keep those operations a secret.
Batman NPC voice. Batman की तो अलग ही आवाज़ है. Batman को voice actor था.
If you're interested, I'd recommend following the latter train of thought.
Kevin Conroy.
Paimon doesn't really get it. What would anyone gain from doing that?
Now that's what I call interesting intel. No wonder you've been doing well for yourself lately. Even if you've mostly just been reselling my intel.
100% कर दो भाई मेरा. मेरा सुमेरु मेरा नेटन 100% कर दो. मेरा अकाउंट ले लो.
Please.
ID पासवर्ड हमारे पास है ही already.
This is all I've got for you.
Oh, stop that. Why, people might start thinking me a bully. Let me give you an opportunity instead. Out of respect for your independent intelligence gathering. An answer to a simple question. Have you heard of people seeing familiar faces within a Wild Hunt anomaly? Or experiencing something akin to, say, an illusion?
No, nothing like that. Nothing at all but ghostly shadows.
Nothing at all, hmm? Not even for 50,000 Mora? Either you don't...
Hey! No means no, all right? This is about...
Okay,
You really are...
and you've learned quite well. Go on then. I'll swing by again. So...
Ugh.
एक्सप्लोर में दिक्कत है कि हिडन क्वेस्ट भी कर जो चेस्ट वगैरह हिडन क्वेस्ट के पीछे उनको छोड़ दो जो चेस्ट बाहर रखी हुई हैं जो ऑक्यूलस लटके हुए हैं बाहर वो तो कर दो जितना कर सकते हो जो क्वेस्ट के पीछे हैं उनको मैं कर
You're his creditor?
Indeed I am. He's resold my intel quite a few times now, pocketing the difference afterward as luck would have it. He would only purchase information from me when he was just about done negotiating with his buyer. So I arranged a little something just...
Ooh, that sounds...
Oh, I was downright beneficent in charging for that betrayal. It was more about the message, really. In any case, I believe that's all we'll get here. Let's go through what we've learned outside.
Bring it!
Most of our intel seems quite dispersed, so let's try...
Well, first, no one else has seen that weird phantom, apart from...
Indeed. And we have that from multiple accounts, so each...
What in Tivat could that phantom be planning?
Agreed. Instances of the wild hunt afflicting Nod Krai in general have increased in frequency, but the phenomenon itself hasn't changed much. What you encountered must have been something special, with our mastermind concealing themselves within, in which case, two questions arise. I'll continue investigating along these two lines. We can reconvene again if any progress is made.
Compass upgrade will help random quest out of nowhere or very rare in Nod Krai. मेरे अकाउंट तुम्हारे अब इससे डर लगता है बस अरे ट्राई तो करो डर मैंने कब का 36 स्टार कर दो हो जाए तो अच्छी बात है
I'm back! Luckily, the store owner kept the medicine bottle I left on the table safe for me. Here you go.
होम्योपैथी की गोलियां
Huh. Thanks a bunch, Yehoda. Take a... Oh no, I've got work to do later. And anyway... I was watching it the whole way back. Praying. Huh. So you're interested in that big gun? Of course. I mean, just think about it. Something that size is bound to be comprised of Isn't that just so cool? I mean, miraculous. Like a miracle created...
It has been a while since the last time it fired. Go on, feel free to go watch.
Thanks, boss. Anyway, y'all wanna come? It'll be worth the while and worth... might as well. Fruits of our labor and everything. Woohoo! Let's go! Kaboo! Wow! What a crowd! People seem pretty excited, too. Oh, for sure. One shot, one kill, and even if that wasn't how it worked... if only I had... Hey, don't think like that! Really? They think that? Hey, look! It's starting!
Nice one.
Finally, all fixed up.
Awesome. Whew. That sure was powerful. And pretty dazzling, too. I feel so alive right now. Overtime. You know, Paimon's been wondering, if you're so interested in me...
That's what we call I've got some mechanical talents, sure. But this job I have... Anyway, gotta go. See you later.
Says the person who got salt and medicine mixed up. Looks like the crowd's breaking up as well.
कौन कर रहा था मॉमी देखने के लिए लो हो यहाँ पे गेमिंग विद लाइव Yoda is best expressive character. They nailed her expressions. बताओ लाइव हो तो बताओ दिखाऊं तुम्हें मैं कुछ नहीं हो चलो ठीक है छोड़ो मेरी ऑफिशियल टॉप 0.45% पहुंच गई आकाशा पर मुबारक हो चलो वैसे भी दिखने वाली है
Let's see now. What's changed since we were gone? Yeah, if anything, looks like... Hey there, Llama! We're back!
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. So I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, it's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with what their faith actually is.
And it's all thanks to you.
No, I should have done this a lot sooner. I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place. And since you're looking after them...
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that phantom?
I've tried asking around. What about you?
We haven't made much progress either.
Davis, welcome to the stream.
Here's what we've got.
I think I've got the gist of it. So, in any case...
Panda forever.
What do you see?
Vision आने वाली है. ये इसका spaceship.
Is it over already?
This appears to have occurred a long, long time ago. The memories I sensed are highly turbulent.
Huh? What's the matter?
Act 1 कैसा लगा? अच्छा था. अच्छा था. Let's go.
The flowers changed color.
Yeah, we should go see her.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the medicine.
Thanks for coming all this way with it. You've been a huge help. Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more detailed glimpse at the memories about your spaceship.
Oh, that's true. But we best check if she's doing okay first. See you later then.
Upgrade material लाऊंगा. सबसे अच्छी बात है कि भर भर के लाओमा को अपग्रेड करने में इतनी दिक्कत नहीं होती. एक्ट 1 का ट्विस्ट भी अच्छा था, अच्छा ट्विस्ट था। सर कोलंबिना तो कपकेक निकली। अभी कुछ नहीं कह सकते दोस्त, यू नेवर नो। अरे गाना नहीं गा रही आज, क्या चक्कर है? शी इज जस्ट सिटिंग देयर नॉट सिंगिंग। ये मैंने कैसे नहीं किया अब तक? हाउ ओ हाउ? रैंडमली भी यहाँ जाए यहीं मिलेगी ये? क्या आपने ट्रैवलर रिकैप दिखा सकते हो? ट्रैवलर रिकैप दिखा सकता हूँ मतलब?
Oh, she doesn't look so good. Sorry for... It's like... Wait, it's not that bad, is it?
एक बार आना है तुमको, अच्छा।
I sense the moon's power.
We got the moon marrow back from the Fatui. Can it help you in any way?
And what do you require this time?
Come on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus on getting better.
I might need your assistance in the future.
Oh, give me your hand.
वो इवेंट की बात कर रहा हूँ, नहीं किया मैंने। तो कब से नहीं किया? शायद ये वो जगह है जहाँ पर आप अपनी सिजल्स ऑफर करते हो। यही है मेरे ख्याल से। This is the place where you offer your sigils.
Back to Earth. My thanks.
Back to Earth. Earth. इसको तो तेवात बोलते हैं ना। अर्थ कब से बोलने लगे इस जगह को? मैंने शायद पहली बार सुना है टू रेफर दिस प्लैनेट एज अर्थ। मून ट्रैवलर पे है तो मूड गॉड अब ट्रैवलर हुआ मूड गॉड।
Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better?
Significantly, the moon within your body, it is as silent as a reflection in the water. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water. Enough to keep me tethered to the ground for now.
I think I sense some other changes as well.
सिजिल 3 जगह ऑफर होती है, ये वो नहीं है, ये होनी चाहिए थी।
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into contact with will bear this mark. It is harmless and will fade over time.
Speaking of which, do you want to be the moon marrow's custodian now that you've got your power back? It's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case, right?
इस लाइक दबा देना किसी ने नहीं किया हो तो।
It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon.
So it does have to do with... Wait, what?
Did you not know this already?
Lama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power within it.
And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from within. That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon.
But Lama also saw the past by using the moon marrow. Why didn't she see that?
There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who ruled over it. But after the War of Funerary Flame, All 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict. After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, her moon was never broken. As the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call the Kuchar. I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon, but it lies beyond the false sky, too distant from me. Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires immense effort.
Oh, wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's Marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean you have the Frost Moon's Marrow inside you then?
No. It can only form after the moon goddess is dead. Consider it a form of energy core.
ये तो बोला फ्रॉस्ट मून की गॉडेस मर गई थी, बस उसका मून जो इंटैक्ट रहा था. If she's dead, तो बन जानी चाहिए. सर मून तो पाइमॉन भी रिलेट करती है ना? Yes.
You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon.
Oh, so you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's power, right?
Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Arkhon. Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you a moon goddess? You do not wish to become one?
That's not really the problem here. Also, why are you so eager to pass that title on to someone else? Anyway, never mind this becoming a moon goddess stuff for now. We're asking if we should return this moon.
I do not desire.
Huh?
Nor does it desire to come to me.
Allah is the moon god. Moon goddess है भाई ये.
And what does that mean?
When I came into contact with its power, I can only guess that this is because I too am a moon goddess.
So she's
2
alive.
moons
तो
will not
marrow है नहीं.
rise at the same time, let alone.
Guess it's stuck with me for now then.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Glauma did say that you've hidden its power well, but and it's the wild hunt we're dealing with here, not some run-of-the-mill enemy. If it detects the marrow...
The wild hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing a person.
Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. They've been after the moon marrow non-stop.
पूरी क्वेस्ट में बोल रहा है भाई. इतना तो पूरी गेम में नहीं बोला जितना ये नॉट क्राई क्वेस्ट में बोल लिया ये.
That seems to ring a bell.
Huh? Is it really?
My colleagues used to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui. He hailed from Conria, gaining abyssal power during the Cataclysm, and he had a consuming fixation on the moons.
Conria? Well, we don't know if the phantom we saw has anything to...
I only know what others called him. The reviewchr of Solnari. Huh. There was that title too. Yes.
अचानक ट्रैवलर वॉइस का. नहीं अब तो आदत हो गई भाई.
Wait a second.
बहुत बोल रहा है अब ये.
Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean that our enemy is Rarier, one of the 5?
If that was the case, surely he'd be stronger than this, though.
I have heard that he disappeared not long after the Cataclysm. But when I asked my colleagues where he went, they replied, "Do you really not know?"
Why would they say that?
The tale of his final fate has it that he fell into the moon's reflection, from which there can be no return.
Wait, hold up, pause. There's just too much information.
I felt the same. They seemed to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moons.
इसकी पर्सनालिटी थोड़ी चेंज हो गई है. मुझे याद है ये सिन्योरा के कॉफिन पे लेट के गाना गा रही थी. उस टाइम she looked so unhinged, so psychopathic. Welcome back, Kakashi.
But as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies. I do not even remember my name.
Oh.
Either way, following his departure, the wild hunt situation worsened drastically, and it has since become a byword for abyssal disaster. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title,
I have no
but
idea.
it far surpasses its past incarnation in both scale and lethality.
इसने फटुई को क्यों छोड़ा, इसका चेंज ऑफ हार्ट क्यों हुआ, नो आइडिया. लास्ट तक पता चल जाएगा.
Up against one of the infamous 5 sinners. That's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then, and even then.
Oh? What did you just say? Would you mind repeating that?
That's your ex-colleague? So, we were on Star Sand Shoal together,
Beaten by the Wild
and
Hunt?
she was beaten by the Wild Hunt too.
ना.
Did you just laugh?
No.
She totally did. Are you two on bad terms or something?
No. I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment, and found it interesting.
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that.
Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. Now that we know how dangerous the guy targeting the moon marrow is,
If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Reviewchr would prevail even if all of Nod Krai were to stand against him. Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
Before I decide, there's a favor I'd like to ask you, Columbina.
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my sister and I arrived in Nod Krai? I mean, when our spaceship first landed.
Sure.
That was quick.
As I said,
Let's go.
this to me is but a single ray of give me your hand.
Okay, I am ready. ये देखना है मुझे तो. This is interesting. Okay, let's go. Spaceship आया. क्या लैंड हुआ, इतना छोटा स्पेसशिप. इससे बड़े में तो सुपरमैन आ गया था धरती पे. डिजाइन काफी इंटरेस्टिंग है वे. Okay. That's true. This takes me back to that information कि फटुई जो है सिबलिंग की जो सिबलिंग है ट्रैवलर के, उसको एज ए डिसेंडर नहीं मानते. दे डोंट क्लासीफाई देम एज ए डिसेंडर. तो क्या ये बंदा अकेला ही आया था? और मैंने कहीं पे थ्योरी सुनी भी थी कि लुमीन जो है, शी इज़ नॉट actually the descender and actually sister of Ether.
Where is this?
Ether, come on, we have to leave this place.
तू तो निकली भी नहीं स्पेसशिप में से.
What?
Hey, are you okay?
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed. No one left the ship during that time. But Lumine found me from outside of it somehow.
या तो that is a Lumine from different time जो time travel करके आई है.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
I don't know.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take a bite, and they go everywhere.
All right. I'll keep the moon marrow with me.
Well, if you say so. Paimon can't stop you, but still.
Will you need my help? I could help you conceal the marrow.
You could.
Detecting it within you is already no easy task. But I can teach you to further like this.
सेहत करके.
Ooh, looks like a shield.
Can you sense it? Now, try to maintain it. You learn quickly.
Huh. Looks pretty sturdy. Could probably be used in... Are you always here, Columbina? It's kind of dangerous out there.
Dislike strangers. Slightly better.
Yeah, the Frost Moon Scions have changed since you last saw them.
I will consider it.
She seems kind of tired. Either way, thanks for agreeing to help us.
It wasn't much. The flowers here. They like guests like you.
टाइम ट्रैवल कैसे किया जब वो शिप से निकली नहीं? हो सकता है कि जितना टाइम ट्रैवलर ने देखा मेमोरी के अंदर, ठीक है, उतने टाइम तक नहीं निकली हो, उसके बाद निकल गई हो. एंड देन शी केम बैक बिफोर शी इवन केम आउट. तो अभी हमने स्पेसशिप देखा, हमें नहीं पता स्पेसशिप के अंदर कौन है. हो सकता है कि जब ये वाली लूमिन आई है स्पेसशिप में, तब ईथर और वो वाली लूमिन, ओरिजिनल लूमिन जो है, वो अभी भी स्पेसशिप के अंदर ही. हमें अंदर तो कुछ नजर आ नहीं रहा, तो ये भी हो सकता है. ओके तो बेसिकली ये एक तरीके का रिवॉर्ड सिस्टम ही है. दिस इज लाइक अ रिवॉर्ड सिस्टम.
Best let her rest. Best let her rest.
ओके समझ गया. चलो इसे मिलते हैं लूनो तार से. वीकली रिवॉर्ड सिस्टम, हाँ समझ गया, कुछ ना कुछ तो है, मैं समझ गया. ओके सो आई डू थिंग्स एंड आई कम फॉर रिवॉर्ड्स. ये क्या है? फर्निशिंग ब्लूप्रिंट. She took a beam of moonlight and in return bestowed you with the moon goddess favor. अगले वाला भी आया नहीं है. ओके चलो, it's not too bad. Return to see लाओमा. चलो भाई, दलाई लाओमा. ये क्या है? एक बार टीपी करके फिर यहाँ आना. चलो ठीक है, दोबारा चलते हैं टीपी करके. लेट्स कम हियर. सिल्वर मून हॉल. लो जी आ गए टीपी करके. यहाँ पर मैं ऐसे ट्रैवलर ही आ सकता हूँ क्या? इस हॉल के अंदर मैं ऐसे ट्रैवलर ही हूँ. सो ही रही है अभी तो ये.
Best let her rest.
छोड़ो, जब कोलंबिना का आइकन पर्पल होगा तब आना है. कोलंबिना का आइकन पर्पल, मुझे कैसे पता चलेगा पर्पल हो गया ये? ओके कूल. सर रेजन का मून भी टूटा हुआ है, चेक किए तुम? हाँ.
The reviewchr of Solnari. I've never. Let's keep this news confidential for the time being. But if this reviewchr is as you describe, he will be a truly.
Yeah, things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but right now... Exactly. Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis. As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Not Krai. But even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch. That ain't our style.
Thank you. The Frost Moon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can. In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone.
मेरा ध्यान थोड़ा ना दूसरी जगह भी लगा हुआ है मार्केट में कहीं ना कहीं तो कमाई करनी पड़ेगी जीवन के अंदर भाई
The winds of change are blowing, and we scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, our sect, all of it is here. Whether our foe is the Fatui or this reviewchr, we must stand up.
Let's see. Speaking of
Three
allies,
big reasons
the
why you could
Konkaki
love me.
craft shop is the closest by, right? Enough is
I
sure
have
to
seen
help
better.
us.
I have actually seen better in real life. So इससे ज़्यादा क्या बोलूं और एक दो बार नहीं कई बार
The forge! Gross!
मर कैसे गई ये प्लेयर थे कभी बताया नहीं मैं I was never a player.
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
I was never a player. ये तुमको किसने कहा मैं प्लेयर था
Listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the Rahira Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to smithereens!
क्या बताऊं मैं तुम्हें
You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is!
True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Riri's super fast?
Well, we'll just get an effort to go grab him and tie him down.
You're not taking this seriously at all, are you?
Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town.
Brazilian, Ukrainian, Thai. अब एक्ट 2 आएगा ना एक्ट 2 ही चल रहा है समझ रहे हो मैंने क्या बोला
More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot.
You sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh?
टी मतलब नहीं सर इतना एक्सप्लोर नहीं किया मैंने भी एक्सप्लोर नहीं किया बस you know things happen अब तक एक्ट 2 कैसा लगा ओके चल रहा है ऐसे कोई खास लोर्स आ रही हैं लेकिन ठीक है अब तक ऐसे कोई दिमाग हिला देने वाला कुछ नहीं आया
Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world! All of Not Krai, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once we're through. Sure, travel safe.
I know. There remains intel left unshared.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the wild hunt, something pretty weird's happened in Nasha Town. Should probably watch out for that once you're back. Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization's offices.
इस गेम में कोई मर जाए बहुत रेयर होता है.
Wait, what? Didn't we just see him like half a day ago?
Yeah, it's still new news. So, not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now. I'll send Anafa over to Nashi Town with some flowers later.
Guys. कैजुअली डेड वही तो मैं कह रहा हूँ. मैं तो डेली बॉस मारता हूँ लेकिन ग्राइंड करना छोड़ दिया यार.
Didn't put on any airs despite being a superior officer either.
बल्कि मैं तो सोच रहा हूँ टुमारो गेंशिन खेलने के बजाय ना दूसरे एनडी वाले चैनल के ऊपर कोई दूसरी लाइट हार्टेड सी गेम खेलूं. मेरी वो गेम चल रही थी, क्या नाम है उसका यार, अरे वो फिशिंग वाली गेम है, डेव द डाइवर. वो खेलना चाह रहा हूँ बहुत टाइम से. मैं सोच रहा हूँ वो खेलूं.
The data concurs.
मजा आता है.
This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's sergeant majors. His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Hey! Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You'll have to find some way in if you want to check it out for yourselves.
Got it. Let's go then. You coming along, Anafa?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected.
All right. We'll see you later.
लग रही है भूख लग रही है. I'm hungry. यार वेट कैसे कम होगा? I want to eat but I don't want to eat anything too heavy. क्या करूं? विचर 3 खेले हो? नहीं भाई, पड़ी हुई है बहुत टाइम से मेरे पास. मैंने अब तक इंस्टॉल भी नहीं किया एक बार. मैं को बहुत लंबी चौड़ी गेम में नहीं जाना चाहता, तुम समझ रहे हो. आई वॉन्ट टू प्ले गेम्स जो थोड़ा सा कैजुअल, लाइट हार्टेड, जिनको खेलने में थोड़ा मज़ा आए. उस टाइप का मेरा थोड़ा मन है. अरे यार शिलोनन तो मर गई मेरी. शिलोनन को जिंदा करूँ पहले ज़रा. पे
This must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that ratnik guarding the door, though. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Ah! Never! When did you...
Hollow Knight खेलो, बहुत ही कैजुअल गेम है. पता है मुझे कितना ट्राई हार्ड गेम है Hollow Knight. मतलब मुझे ट्राई हार्ड गेम से प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. ऐसे तो तुमने कभी वो खेलना ना, वो खेलना कपहेड, तुम्हें पता लगेगा बॉसेस क्या होते हैं और दिमाग खराब करना किसे कहते हैं. ठीक है, कपहेड खेलना एक बार, पता लगेगा.
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Aino told you about this then? Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess? Indeed. Quicker than we thought. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need...
but how are we supposed...
Just follow me.
I play Platypus on my old PC. अब हुआ है act to start.
I'm sorry,
कब से start
but we're
है?
not open to guests right now.
Sorry
Johnny.
about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork
Yes.
checks out.
All right then. For now, please.
Of course, why not? ये मरा हुआ इसकी बॉडी अब तक मैंने यहीं छोड़ रखी है.
Paimon might have said this before, never, but...
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in if...
Greetings. If the murder happened not long ago, the Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed preliminary... No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed before performing the deed.
Entering unopposed. So, do you think they're...
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident. Specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Flint's?
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Very odd indeed.
So... he's the prime suspect right now, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole.
चाबी से कान खुजाने में अलग ही मजा आता है. इंडिया में ये कान वगैरह साफ कराने की कोई सर्विस नहीं है क्या? अपार्ट फ्रॉम जो गली में घूमते हैं सुइयां लेके, लाल रंग की टोपी पहनकर ऐसे घुमा घुमा के. मतलब इट्स नॉट दैट कि मुझे उनकी स्किल पे भरोसा नहीं है, पर उनके जो वो मुझे उन पे भरोसा नहीं है. और मैं किसी ईएनटी डॉक्टर के पास जाके कह नहीं सकता मेरा कान साफ कर देना. एक बार की बात है, मेरी नानी थी, तो धीरे धीरे ना उनको सुनना बंद हो गया. उनको बहुत धीरे में आवाज़ आती थी. तो क्या कहते हैं, मेरे मामा बोले कि अरे डॉक्टर के दिखाना है. तो मैंने कहा मामा जी मेरे घर के पास एक ईएनटी डॉक्टर है, तो आप कभी नानी को भेज देना, मैं ले जाऊँगा. तो उन्होंने भेज दिया, मैं नानी को लेकर गया. और डॉक्टर ने नानी के ना कान में देखा ऐसे करके लाइट डाल के, और बोले माता जी एक बात बताओ, आप कान में तेल डालती हो? मेरी नानी बोली हाँ. पहले बहुत ज़ोर से बोलना पड़ा उनको कि कान में तेल डालती हो? मेरी नानी बोला हाँ डालती हूँ. है ना, कैसे डालती हो? कहती कि जो जैसे बड़े बूढ़े क्या करते हैं, रुई का फाया लेते हैं, उसको तेल में डुबोते हैं और उसको कान में लगा लेते हैं ऐसे करके. उससे ना तेल ना टपक टपक के अंदर जाता रहता है. ठीक है. तो मेरी नानी ने ना कुछ दिन पहले एक रुई का फाया तेल में डुबो के लगाया था और उसे अंदर ही छोड़ दिया. उसके चारों तरफ वैक्स जम गई और कान हो गया बंद. डॉक्टर ने ली एक होता है चिमटी सी छोटी, कान में घुसा के ना इतना बड़ा रुई का टुकड़ा निकाला. कह रहा माता जी अब सुनाई दे रहा है? मेरी नानी कह रही हाँ अब सुन रहा है. वैसे अनदर क्रैब्स ट्रेजर खेलो, बहुत मस्त एंड कैजुअल गेम है. अनदर क्रैब्स ट्रेजर, ठीक है.
He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. So he lacks the motive to commit such a terrible crime. But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So...
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen. So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared. We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
खा लेता था। अभी सुबह में खाली एक पराठा और चाय खाकर आया हूँ यहाँ पर अपने ऑफिस के अंदर। मेरी शॉप जो है ऑफिस है। क्या खाऊं यार? ऑफिस दिखाऊं? लेट मी सी इफ आई कैन शो इट टू यू। कैसे दिखाऊं? चलो कराएंगे टूर कभी।
Yeah.
कभी छोड़ो।
He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all. What could he be doing?
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit. What?
Yeah. What reason would Flint's have to murder Sosie anyway?
इसको कैसे बता रहा है? रेयर इन डिस्गाइज। नेफर से तो बात ही नहीं करने रेयर के बारे में। ऑफिस टूर में ऐसा कुछ है नहीं खास, मैं सही बताऊं तो। ये मेरा टेबल है, ये सामने मॉनिटर नंबर 1, ये सामने मॉनिटर नंबर 2, ये लगा हुआ है कैमरा, ये लगी हुई है लाइट नंबर 1, ये लगी हुई लाइट नंबर 2। यहाँ पे नीचे मेरा CPU रखा हुआ है। इधर पीछे क्या कहते हैं 2 कुर्सियाँ हैं। यहाँ पर मैंने एक वाइट बोर्ड लगाया हुआ है, मुझे कुछ लिखना होता है, कुछ करना होता है। ठीक है, पीछे दीवार देख रहे हो। इधर मैंने एक छोटा सा कालीन बिछाया हुआ है 2 तकियों के साथ। कभी मन करता है लेटने का तो वहाँ लेट जाता हूँ। उस साइड कोने में मैंने मंदिर बनाया हुआ है, टेबल रखी हुई है एक दराज वाली, उसके ऊपर मैंने शिव परिवार रखा हुआ है जहाँ पर डेली मैं जोत वगैरह जलाता हूँ। और यहाँ पर ऊपर कोने में AC लगा हुआ है, बस ये ऊपर घर पे पंखा चल रहा है। दैट्स इट।
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah. They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge, likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
Precisely. In other
Sanya,
words, his
welcome to the
goal must have
stream.
been worth the risk,
कहानी कहाँ तक
similar
पहुंची?
to how he came in disguise to obtain the
यहाँ तक।
moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flints would not appear and get in his way during this time. We'd have to ask Flints ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't discount the possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself. Not yet, at least.
अभी तो टाइम है ना लास्ट फाइट में। आई हैव नो आइडिया। नेफर स्टेप्स ऑन एनिमीज। आई एम श्योर शी डज। यार खाना है, मुझे ना भूख लग रही है। लेट मी सी इफ आई कैन ऑर्डर समथिंग। बड़ी दिक्कत है यार। क्या गला खराब हो रहा है, समझ नहीं आ रहा है क्या खाऊं। क्या सजेस्ट करोगे यार तुम लोग, मैं क्या खाऊं? What would you guys suggest? बताओ दोस्तों, बताओ। आई एम ऑल योर्स। पिज़्ज़ा है, बर्गर है, पर यार मैं खाना नहीं चाहता। आई डोंट वांट टू ईट पिज़्ज़ा बर्गर, सही बताऊँ तो। भाई नेफर कमिंग होम, नहीं, नॉट इंटरेस्टेड। भाई पिज़्ज़ा वाले तो इतने आ गए हैं हर गली दुकान मोहल्ले के अंदर, क्या ही करूँ। मैकडोनाल्ड का बर्गर ले सकते हैं, एक सिंगल बर्गर में काम हो जाएगा। और यार ये चीज़ें ऐसी है ना, बिना कोल्ड ड्रिंक के खाई नहीं जाती। यू कांट हैव देम। 2 रोल या बिरयानी खा लो। लेंस लोगे कि नहीं, अभी ऐसा कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं है मेरा दूसरे कैरेक्टर्स में ना। मुझे यूटिलिटी नज़र आती है किसी कैरेक्टर में निकाल लेता हूँ। लाओमा में मुझे यूटिलिटी नज़र आई, मैंने पुल कर लिया। एक्सप्लेनर लवर वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। आई लाइक हाइपरब्लूम टीम, मेरी दूसरी टीम हाइपरब्लूम की वैसी स्ट्रांग है, तो मुझे लगा इसमें बढ़िया इजाफा हो सकता है, तो मैंने नेफर निकाल ली। मेरे लिए कैरेक्टर पुल करने का मतलब है इट हैज़ टू मेक सेंस टू मी। मतलब मैंने मॉविका नहीं निकाली, आप कहेंगे लोग बेवकूफ़ यार मॉविका निकालने, मैंने आर्ले की इन्होंने निकाली थी। शिलोने ने मैंने निकाली बिकॉज इट मेड सेंस टू मी, शी इज़ अ बफर। मुझे बारात नहीं खड़ी करनी कैरेक्टर्स की। चीज़ें आ भी तो 30-40 मिनट के बाद, अब इतनी देर कौन रुकेगा। इससे बढ़िया मैं नीचे जाके ना ले आऊँ कुछ। मेरे घर आसपास इतनी सारी दुकानें हैं, मैं कहीं पे भी जाके खाने का कुछ लेके आ सकता हूँ। वाई डू आई वेट 30-40 मिनट्स, या भूखा रह लूँ, ये भी ऑप्शन है। आई डोंट ईट एनीथिंग। मेरी बीवी का फ़ोन आ गया। प्लीज़ वेट। My boy is on a अब पंखा दिख रहा है। खा ले मम्मी का क्लचर खा ले। Okay, I'm back.
And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rarier may have already killed Flint's long ago and been living as him for some time now. Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we might never see him again.
चाय पीने का मन कर रहा है।
Steady now. Our friend should be back soon.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Don't worry, you'll receive a top-class reward in return.
बहुत ज़्यादा ही क्या कहते हैं महंगी चीज़ें पड़ जाती हैं। Leave it.
The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go south if you bump.
Oh, right! Before we go, should we reveal Rari's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people.
Let me just थोड़ा कंघी मार लेता हूँ बालों में. Much better.
Hey, why you?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rerir more opportunities to capitalize on. And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it, then.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt.
Oh, right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah, this'll...
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
Hey, you!
Okay, किधर जाना है? अच्छा, बीच पे. आगे हाथ ले ही लेता हूँ. Investigate the wild hunt phenomenon further.
The fog's really rolling in. Quick, grab the light source. Is that a Lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on, let's go see! Monsters! This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling for that again. There's something inside it, huh? Why isn't it giving off... A fight took place here. Did Flint leave these marks?
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flint's voice? Did you hear that? But is that really him?
How shall the Savior save themselves?
Let the mountain's veins boil!
We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick, use the lantern!
साइड यार चाय आ गई, बढ़िया हो गया मामला। गले को आराम पड़ेगा मेरे को। नाइस। Gilan converted. Do you know about UGC, the University Grant Commission? सॉरी मैंने शायद बहुत सारी चैट मिस कर दी। पे पोलाम यूजर है।
Hand it over. That was mine from the first. You're a fool. You again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern now!
लैंटर्न को अपने अंदर ले रहा है।
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
So, you were tangling with Rara out here all by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
खाने के लिए भी खत्म हो गया, चाय वाय के साथ कुछ। Aura farming at its peak. Yep. यार गरम चाय पी के ना गले को इतना आराम पड़ता है, क्या बताऊं मैं।
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a... and an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story.
Many moons ago, when on wild hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory.
YouTube is going to be like Roblox. You can create game mode in Genshin like temple run, football, hide and seek, battle royale. अच्छा वैसा क्या? तो मतलब कि क्या कुछ दे रहे हैं लोगों को ये कि बना के दिखाओ, ऐसा कुछ है या क्या सीन है?
I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rarer claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times, though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him. And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it, knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater—
Yeah, throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Reviewchr. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Well, no, but...
Ah. To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike. Well, at least they're not dead.
And yeah, welcome to the stream. Kya hal chal? All good, all good. How's your streams going? आता हूँ यार मैं कभी कोई स्ट्रीम के ऊपर एज ए साइलेंट व्यूअर और फिर देख के चला जाता हूँ क्या चल रहा है. वॉइस चैट होगा गेंशिन के अंदर. किससे करेंगे वॉइस चैट अब?
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Reviewchr could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kuvaki device to find you himself?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Ah, guess guess that explains it.
So not only is this Reviewchr ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission.
मेरा तो हो गया भाई. I pulled Lauma. Done.
Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family.
This part of the story?
He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh.
But every year they would say, wait a little longer. Wait a little longer. He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But good work does not always lead to good outcomes. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. A most convenient choice for them, at least.
Music epic है. कुछ जगह पर epic है, कुछ जगह पे तो barely noticeable है. एक जगह तो notice ही नहीं होता. मतलब वो feeling नहीं आती कि हाँ आए हैं.
Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss? So he waited. And he waited. One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Reviewchr's head.
Oh. At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rarer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime? We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on.
स्कर्क कहाँ से आ गई यहाँ पे? स्कर्क घूम रही है यहाँ पे. Let's go and meet her.
Bring it.
बैठने के लिए कौन बोला भाई तुझे? स्क्वायर को भी डोरी के साथ हुआ. क्या बात है?
Huh? Isn't it?
Bro thinks he can defeat a sinner.
Skirk? Or
भाई sinner भी ऐसे बड़े casually घूम रहा है.
What's Skirk doing here in not Krai? Exactly.
And wow, my. Such an exquisite radiant exos. Please, take a seat and rest a while. If you have anything you'd like to eat or drink, I'd be more than happy to...
Let's not waste time. Just tell me how much you're offering.
Of course. Just a moment. Remarkable. Not so much as a scratch.
Skirk! Dory!
I came to look around Krai and thought I'd take the opportunity to make a little Mora.
Yes, Ultra, my thoughts exactly.
What's this? My most valued customer is already acquainted with my most valued customer?
Is Paimon hearing things?
Naturally, my most valued Please, rest here a moment while I work the price out.
You've gotten stronger. It seems you haven't neglected your training since we last met. I see. Krai is home to many worthy opponents. Should you overcome this trial, your strength will increase further still.
कि वर्ल्ड के अंदर ना बाकी के जो कैरेक्टर्स हैं उनसे मिलने का कोई ना कोई सीन होना चाहिए. You should be able to find them out in the world, and it would be a good surprise फाइनली इस तरह का कुछ ये लोग इंट्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं, विच इज़ अ गुड थिंग। इसी में थोड़ी बहुत लोअर ड्रॉप भी दे सकते हैं, इनका मन करे तो, क्यों?
So, how have you been, Skirk? When we last saw you, you said fate would decide how we'd meet again. Well, Paimon didn't think it would decide so quickly.
Was it quick? It's felt like a very long time to me. My life will experience little change until a true turning point arrives. But as for you, you are at a pivotal point in your journey. Have care. Victory and defeat are seldom long-lived.
Excuse me, dear customer. After careful consideration, I'm prepared to offer you 6 million Mora for these radiant exoskeletons. I assure you that this is the fairest possible price. While you might be able to sell a single item.
I'll take half of that in cash. I won't be staying long, so there's no point carrying around more money than I need. As for the other half, give it to these two in the form of food or supplies. You should have plenty of both in your stores.
That's generous.
Of course. I can see my most valued customers enjoy a very close relationship.
Very close.
Here's your Mora. Please, do stop by again.
I'll be going then. Until next time.
Huh? Won't you stay for a chat?
सीधा ही क्या कहते हैं डायमेंशन बैरियर ओपन करके निकल गई.
She's gone again.
That's just how she is, sweeping in and out like a sudden gust of wind. I'm used to it by now.
Hey, that reminds Paimon. You haven't forgotten her somehow? Even though you've done lots of business together before? What's the deal with that?
Huh? What do you mean? The all-knowing Lord Sangama Bay keeps every customer near and dear to her
स्टोरी के
heart.
साथ ही जा रहा हूँ. फ्लिंस ने बोला रेरिर के सर चाहिए उसको. अच्छा.
Fine. If you must know, she's not really my customer, but rather a guest of Miss Alice, my supplier. Miss Alice introduced her to me, and now she drops by from time to time to do business. She's the perfect customer.
Whoa! That's one suspicious-looking grin. You're not ripping her off, are you?
Ridiculous! A strong, mysterious customer like that who brings me valuable items? I practically worship the ground she walks on. Dory's Divine Bazaar is a fair and reputable business. Now, I promised I'd supply you with food, so it's about time I start hunting for ingredients. 3 million Mora. What can I find that's worth 3 million Mora?
Go to the actual.
Yep.
I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not...
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
At skating around in the city. Yes.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Oh? And how are we supposed to do that?
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so guess we've got to hello?
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. If there's anything else you'd like to look into, this... Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
We'll do our part too. All right, we're going in. Seal. Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, once again. But we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later. Something the matter? Huh. That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly? Well, we've got the lantern. What now?
Lantern से आ जाएगा बालू.
Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud. You never said you could do magic like that.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal. As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
Your composure is more impressive still. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more just as... Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major.
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Nasha Town. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned. Well, that makes things simpler. When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type.
Oh, if we can't get any leads, we might have to go back and find Nefer. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Ugh, this is so frustrating! You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right?
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance, so the device has stopped operating.
ऊपर and face cam नीचे कर सकते हो. I mean middle में. मतलब you want the game to be on top of the screen और face cam नीचे. कर सकता हूँ, ऐसे कोई इशू नहीं है. अभी कर देता हूँ. ये आगे नीचे, ये आगे गेम ऊपर. There you go. Better. ठीक है अभी. क्योंकि मैसेज करते टाइम गेम शो नहीं होती, पर ये तो उसमें चल रही है ना, क्या कहते हैं, शॉर्ट्स वाली स्ट्रीम चल रही है, तो उसमें तो मैसेज बिल्कुल ऐसे ही हो जाता होगा नॉर्मली. क्योंकि ये देखो यहाँ पर तो बिल्कुल नीचे, यहाँ पर आप सीधा टाइप कर सकते हो। अगर मैं टाइप करता हूँ, ओ अच्छा ऐसे, मैं समझ गया, आई गॉट इट। तो यहाँ पर जैसे कि कीबोर्ड ओपन हो गया है तो गेम हाइड हो जाती है। आई गॉट इट। इसे कहते हैं कंस्ट्रक्टिव फीडबैक। मेरी शक्ल नीचे डजंट रियली मैटर।
But the real problem is that
जिनको चैट करना है उनकी गेम हाइड नहीं होनी चाहिए, और जिनको सिर्फ देखना है उनको तो वैसे ही मेरा फेस नजर आएगा ही आएगा। बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon.
It's like the button किसने नहीं किया हो तो?
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
That's right! If only there was some way to prove it.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
आपके फेस कैम पर कोई मिरर शो रहा है क्या? हाँ, ये पीछे मिरर है। यहाँ पे मेरा शीशा लटका हुआ है, हैंड मिरर है।
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess.
It is indeed. Arsons, we're investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi.
Sosi. You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me.
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it.
The new 5th
8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I'd run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personal. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. And I understood. Completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rougher. And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the, what's with those?
You've provided us with some very crucial information. We can't make everything public yet. But once our investigation is complete, I will...
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked with the immense gap in strength between them. The job was finished in a single blow. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black... Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes...
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the... But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another.
So guys, कैसा लग रहा है? मैं दोबारा से स्ट्रीमिंग स्टार्ट कर दी है। अब ऑलमोस्ट कब से मैं शायद लगातार ही आ रहा हूँ स्ट्रीम के लिए, है ना? आई एम स्ट्रीमिंग ऑलमोस्ट रेगुलरली एवरी डे।
wearing Paimon kind of down.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems we'll have to fight Reviewchr eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out. My colleagues have never failed to live up.
Well...
That would be good, yes.
बॉबी हेलो वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। बढ़िया भाई, डेली करो लाइव। मैं कोशिश तो यही कर रहा हूँ यार। अब देखो मोर और लेस मैं आ ही रहा हूँ।
Phew, back inside. We can finally take a breather.
अभी अगले हफ्ते से मैं थोड़ा और ज़्यादा रेगुलर हो जाऊँगा लाइव के अंदर। जैसे मैंने पहले भी एक बार डिस्कस किया था कि I'll be streaming some of my trading live as well। तो ट्रेडिंग की स्ट्रीम भी करूँगा दूसरे चैनल है मेरा, डिस्कॉर्ड में उसका लिंक भेज दिया करूँगा, जो ट्रेड पीछे दिखाया था ना, तो आई विल बी डूइंग दैट लाइव एज वेल। तो देखते हैं, विल सी। क्योंकि ट्रेड्स का पता है कुछ ट्रेड्स का क्या होता है, यू नेवर नो। कई बार 15 मिनट में ख़त्म हो जाता है ट्रेड, कई बार पूरे दिन चलता है। इट डिपेंड्स ऑन कि आपका स्टॉप लॉस कितनी जल्दी हिट हुआ या आपका टारगेट कितनी जल्दी हिट हुआ। कई बार क्या होता है, मार्केट दन आपके टारगेट की तरफ भागती है और 15 मिनट के अंदर आप ख़त्म कर देते हो। कभी कभी होता है भाई, लगे रहते हैं ऊपर नीचे ऊपर नीचे ऊपर नीचे में, तो वो काम नहीं करना।
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time? I see. We're fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in...
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Yeah! You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just get...
All right. Your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough. You know humans well, and naturally you understand their limits. But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae?
Sure.
This race is no longer of any importance, but they still exist.
So he's a Fae.
As evident...
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction... Would it not be better then to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the...
Is that why you...
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the Final Night Cemetery. Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things nonetheless. There are still some things I will not... Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between...
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case...
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Rat Nikki watching it?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority. And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that.
All right then. We'll trust you.
Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to know about my past and—
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right. Thanks again for your help.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
It's getting late. This—
अच्छा ये हमारा रूम नहीं है। अच्छा तो फ्लिंस का ही रूम था, हम यही तो मिले थे इससे। हमारा रूम तो यहाँ पर है।
So much noise. What's going on this time?
बड़ा क्या फ्लिंस?
Hey! Where's Flint's? Is he here, or isn't he? We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest? Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be—
You better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh?
Or are you in cahoots with him?
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us? What do you mean? This is so confusing! What do we do? It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain. Okay!
सो जाओ। मैं सब स्ट्रीम बंद ही कर रहा हूँ। भूख लग रही, कुछ खाऊंगा, फिर मैं थोड़ा लेटूंगा।
My apologies.
Hold on! Calm down, everyone!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the wild hunt, or strange ghosts and phantoms.
पता लग रहा है देख के इन सबको फ्लिंस पसंद नहीं है, but क्यों?
Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul?
This is a matter of utmost importance. Exactly. And you sure don't look like an impartial party either, Nefer.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Wait, it's—
All right, all right. I suppose that's the only way.
Oh, all right then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What?
Come on,
तुम्हें पेंटी के अलावा कोई नहीं मिलेगा। And by पेंटी I mean that NPC.
No sign of Flint's.
सोफे के नीचे जैसे ढूंढ रहे फ्लिंट सोफे के नीचे छुपा होगा।
But how can that be?
Has done searching, are we? Guess it's... So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me.
Yeah, how did they even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flint's and obtained some new information. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the wild hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects, and amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction.
So, Did Flint's make his...
And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the curatorium, while everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall, I, alone, noticed an opening.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with...
Aw, come on, Pot.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the curatorium and wait those people out. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seeming...
Might he intend to come back and get it...
Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not super important, right?
Oh?
वो तो weird लगी क्यों ऐसा क्या किया इसने?
What Paimon means to say is...
All right, then. Yehoda, let's have this discussion over at my place.
चलो गाइस मैं गेम अभी यहीं बंद कर रहा हूँ मुझे लग रही है भूख I will eat and then I'll take some rest फिर और भी काम करना है मुझे अभी
Ad Astra Abyssos. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Good night, Ultra.
Thank you for completing... Ad Astra...
तो ये जो फटुई खड़े हैं ऊपर इन्होंने कुछ नई बात करनी शुरू की ये वही बोल रहे हैं बड़े दिनों से हाँ ये कैप्टन की बात चल रही है
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natlan?
कौन है? Ujula cat equip. Oh. A new companion. Thank you Davis, thank you Sania, Ultra, good night. चलो निकलते हैं यार अब क्या नया नया मिल गया मेरे को यहाँ पे और तो सुमेरु की है मेरे पास फॉन्टेन की है मेरे पास दो तो एक क्रिम्सन अगेट पड़े हैं बताओ क्या करूं इनका मैं एनीवेज ये लेते हैं एंड देन लेट्स लॉग ऑफ एग्जिट टू डेस्कटॉप चलो गाइस थैंक यू टेक केयर सी यू टुमारो बाय बाय